Let this be a warning. Don't do what I have done. Last night, I had the strangest dream I'd ever dreamed before. It is true I'd previously had similar strange dreams. I know I'm not the only one. But on those occasions, the vision would scan and rhyme beautifully. A nice, uncomplicated fantasy. Before last night's dream, however, I made a mistake which has ruined the fantasy for me. After seeing something I never intended to see, it really got strange. I hope it doesn't happen to you. My mistake was just curiosity. I'd heard of a book about the nations of the world outlawing war. I thought it was fantasy fiction. Before I could stop it, I'd learned of a huge, popular, diverse grassroots coalition in the 1920s, which put pressure on 62 nations to sign an agreement abolishing the use of war to settle disputes. You can still avoid this happening to you. What I'd known about anti-war sentiment in the 1920s was no more than a general sense that there were folks who wanted to believe that crap about World War I being the end to all wars. Hey, that is all you need to know. So close your ears if anyone talks about some pact brokered by U.S. and French diplomats with names like Frank Kellogg and Briand. Were you to listen, they'd try to tell you people need to know about it, calling it an incredible grassroots success from which we've much to learn. They'd say it's still legally binding. But you already know the bottom line. It was also the terrible failure of a coalition, unable to maintain its pressure or even awareness of the pact. The movement wrongly believed a piece of paper by itself was a grassroots victory. So how could we build or even learn anything from that? Who'd want to commemorate even a partial failure? We'd all much rather imagine a future piece of paper ending war. But for me, my strangest dream has now been ruined. No longer scans, well, don't sound pretty. Hey, just listen to how it sounded last night as I slept. Last night I had the strangest dream I'd ever dreamed before. I dreamed the world had all agreed on August 27th, 1928, to put an end to war. I dreamed I saw a mighty room filled with delegates. It was 1928, so all of them were men. And the paper they were signing said they'd never fight again. And when the paper was all signed and 1,000,000 copies made, they all joined hands and bowed their heads, and grateful prayers were prayed. But while the people in the streets below were dancing round and round, no swords, nor guns, nor uniforms were ever scattered on the ground. At least so far. Last night I had the really strangest dream I'd ever dreamed before. I dreamed the world had all agreed on August 27th, 1928, to put